All right, thanks again for coming out to balance class today. We'll start with our warm up here, going from head all the way down to your toes. So we'll do some neck circles first. And switch directions. Make sure you're sitting up tall, pulling your shoulders back and down. Awesome. Return your head to center. We're going to go into some shoulder rugs, bringing your shoulders up and then rolling back. Okay, awesome. And now let's go up and roll forward. So working that shoulder mobility. Okay, going into our elbows, you can bend your elbows, straighten, do some little circles, and reverse that circle, and then going into wrist circles. Make sure you go both ways. Cool, go ahead and extend your fingers out, make fists a few times. And each finger to your thumb. Cool, shake that out. I always feel like I have to crack my fingers after that. And then we'll go ahead and start warming up our pelvis. So we're gonna rock forward and backward. So moving right here, go forward and back. You might breathe in when you go forward and exhale when you go back. One more time. And then rock side to side, lifting the bottom off the chair slightly. Okay, great. We're going to lift one leg or leave it on the ground and trace circles on the ground or in the air. So we're moving just at the hip. All of the other joints in your leg are going to stay in place. Okay, reverse your circle. And let that leg go, shake it out. And other leg now. Reverse your circle. Option to trace circles on the ground instead of in the air. And let go, shake it out. Let's extend both legs forward and back down. Cool, and then we'll do knee circles in one leg at a time. And reverse that circle. Cool, shake that out. And other knee. Reverse. And let go, shake it out again. You should feel warmed up through the thighs now. We're going to point our toes up towards the ceiling and then down towards the floor, lifting up the heels. Cool. And then go ahead and do some ankle circles really quick, going one way and then the other. And other foot. Make sure you go both ways. Release. Okay, last little move here, bringing the hands towards the head, and we'll bring opposite elbow towards opposite knee. So keeping the back straight, keep going over that each class. movements just coming from our hips, using the muscles in our abs to pull us closer. Back, neck is straight. Okay, keep on going with that. All right, and go ahead and take a little break. There are two very, very huge spiders in the back of the room, so I'm gonna take care of that really quick. Okay, sorry, that was just terrifying. Okay. We'll go ahead and start moving into our standing portion. So we're going to start off in our chair at the edge of our seat. We're going to practice those squats, but we want to make sure that we're focusing on really, really good form. So make sure knees are right in line with your hips. Your knees are over your ankles. And when you stand up, you're pushing through your heels, squeezing the back of your thighs and your glutes to stand up. So your knees stay behind your toes, okay? That really good form is gonna help protect you from injuries. Like it's super important. And then taking that away from this, whenever you're standing up from anything, you can stand up with that form. That'll just help protect your knees for a long time. All right, so let's go ahead and practice that whenever you're ready. Show you the side view, still keeping that straight back. And always do little baby squats next to your chair as well. That's totally okay. Yeah, let's do one more. And then we'll all come to standing, shake it out. Change my camera. All right. If anybody needs to grab a drink before we keep on going, you can do that. Okay. Looks like everybody is pretty much ready to go. So we're going to start out with those hips up and around like you're going over a cone. You can always trace the foot on the ground instead of lifting it up into the air. And sorry that my body, you can't see my full body. This room is kind of small, so I can't get a much better angle than this. Great job working on your hip mobility again here. Let's do two more. 1 and 2. Cool. Take some hip circles really quick. Go the other way. Great. And other side, whenever you're ready. Trying to stand up tall, lifting up through that standing hip rather than just dumping into it. And you can leave that toe as close to the ground as you need to. And 2 more. Last one. Cool. Shake it out. Do some hip circles. Let's all take a big deep breath in. Exhale. Awesome. Cool. We're going to do those swimming motions now. So reaching, excuse me, one arm forward and back. Great. Getting a little bit of a twist through your torso while you're doing this. And now let's reach both arms forward and pull back, breaststroke. Squeeze those shoulder blades together when you come back. And finally, we'll do the backward stroke. If it's too much to raise your hands up above your head, just keep them here. One more on each arm. And let go, shake that out. Next up, we have our leg curls. So we're bringing our heel towards the glute. You can hang onto your chair if you need to. Warming up the back of our thighs, our hamstrings. If you want to do it without a chair and practice your weight shifting, your balance, you can try that out. Just be careful. You can always leave the heels close to the ground as well. Okay, still think about your posture. Relax your shoulders down. One more on each side. And let go. Now we're going to raise our knee up towards the ceiling. Marching in place. You can try opposite arm and leg coming up. And then same arm, same leg, just practicing your coordination. And let go. Let's shake it out again. Do some hip circles. Sweet. All right, we're gonna do side steps now. So bring your feet really close together. And then we've done this, we do this pretty much every class. So see if you can take a wide step out and bring your feet back together again, okay? Really challenging how far you can bring that leg when you step out while still being safe, and then bring your feet right back into towards each other again. Yeah, definitely use a chair if you'd like. Awesome. Finish it off, come back to center. Cool, we're gonna practice our front, back, and side lunges, keeping it a high lunge. So I'm gonna change my camera so you won't see my face. So you'll step back, keeping the back leg straight, front leg bends. Then you have the option to step your leg forward. So then front leg bends, back leg stays straight. Your left leg, whichever leg you're having stay in place, is not moving. And then finally, the option to step to the side. So this leg that steps to the side is bending. Standing leg stays straight. Okay, and you can do any variation of those three. So you might go back, forward, to the side, or do 2 in a row of each, and then keep moving, whatever you want to do. Go ahead and finish it off. And we'll go right into the other side, whichever you want to do on this side too. Okay, keep going. Great job. Go ahead and finish it off. Come back to center. Next up, we're going to do some arm circles. So hands come down, palms parallel to the floor. Little circles going forward. Pull your shoulders back still. So shoulder blades are coming in together. Slightly bigger circles now. And still getting bigger until finally you're going as big as you can. Great job. Shake that out. Relax for a moment. And then we'll do the same thing going backwards. Yeah, everyone looks great. Slightly bigger circles now. And bigger still. And now full range of motion, as big of circles as you can make. Awesome. And let it go. Shake it out. You can give yourself a hug if you want. Cool. Next up, we're going to do some calf raises. So I'm going to change it up just a little bit since last time. Just making it a little bit more complex. So we'll lift up onto our toes and back down. Okay, great. And so every other time you do this, you can either stay here, or we're gonna kind of do what Judy's doing. So if you want to look at her too, we're gonna do it without weights. So you'll raise your hands up in towards your shoulders one time, then out to the side, and then press up towards the ceiling. So every time you come up onto your toes, you're alternating that little combo. Yeah, awesome, you guys. Let's do one more round. And up. All right, let that go. We're just gonna rock front to back on your calves here. Cool. And go ahead and shake that out. We're gonna get going a little bit further here. You can grab a drink first if you'd like. I made coffee here. Well, I tried to make coffee and I thought that it was coffee, but it was hot cocoa. So it's good, but it's not what I meant to make, and I'm a little disappointed, but it's still tasty. All right, so for our first little ditty here, we're going to walk around our room. So first up, we're gonna walk with our toes pointing in towards each other. Knees are bent. So kind of walking like this. Okay, go ahead and try that out. Doing good. Let's all start making our way back to our starting place. This time, let's walk on the edges of your feet. So you're gonna turn your feet out, walking on the outside arch, okay? Try that out. Good job. One more circle around your room. When you're done, go ahead and start coming back. We're going to, so we were just turning our toes in, but keeping our feet fully on the floor. This time, try to lift up the outside edge of your foot. So you're walking on the inside arch only. All right, give that a try. It's a little weird, but we're just working our muscles and our feet and the bottoms of our legs. All right, start coming back to center. This time we're walking around our room on our heels only. Okay, and last little variation, we're gonna try walking around the room on our toes, lifting up the heels. Awesome, we're all gonna start making our way back to our starting place. Cool, shake out your legs. All right, this time we are going to practice changing up the base of support a little bit more, changing up how we're walking. So try to find a straight line in your room, or just like come up with an imaginary line that you can follow. And we're gonna walk with our feet tandem. So look at my feet here. I'm bringing opposite my heel to my toe and just walking in a straight line like this. Really challenges your balance. All right, everybody give that a shot. Okay, start making your way back to your starting place. Cool. And then we're gonna still try to go in a straight line, but we're gonna do something going sideways. So we're gonna do what's called the grapevine. So we'll step one leg in front of the other, bring the other leg out to the side, and then bring the first leg behind the front leg. So every other you're going out to the side, in front, out to the side, and behind. So try to do that, crossing your room. Just again, awesome for working on coordination. Let's do one more time to one side. Make it back. Sweet. Going to keep on moving. So now we're going to do some more shoulder mobility exercises, or one exercise for it. So it's the clock pattern that we've been doing before. So moving your arms around in a clock or a circle. If it's too much to lift your hands above your head, again, you can just keep them at shoulder level when you come forward. All right, and reverse that circle. And let go, shake that out. Awesome. We're going to do some trunk twists now. So just twisting to one side of the room and the other, so opposite each side wall. Yeah, keep a slight bend in your knees. You don't want to lock out the knees while we're twisting. One more time to each side. And let that go too. Okay. Next up, we're going to reach our hands forward and then down and behind, okay? So we're kind of working on the inner and outer rotation of your shoulder here. To make this harder, go ahead and try to bring your hands together behind you. If that is too much, you can still just bring them as close together as you can. Okay, doing good. One more time. And let that go. Awesome. Next up, you're going to stand on one leg and make some circles in the air and then try spelling your name. So make your own way through that. Spell your name if you haven't yet. You can always trace those toes on the ground as well. And let that go. Shake out your hips. And we'll do the other leg now. Hold on to a chair if you need to. Small circles to start out, one way and then the other. And go ahead and spell your name. Awesome, let that go. Let's all do some hip circles here. Switch directions. All right, and let's go ahead and take a little break. Grab some water again if you want. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say for our next exercise, I wanna try using weights. How many of you guys do have weights? Give me a thumbs up if you do, or a hand, whatever. Yeah, so several people do. If you do not, that's fine. You can still try this out without any weights. You'll just be going through the movement without any extra resistance, okay? So if you've got the weights, let's go ahead and pick them up. So if you have different options, go ahead and grab a lighter set of weights, okay? And I'll show this off without the weights first. So we're all gonna come into like a goalpost or cactus position with our arms. And you'll reach up towards the ceiling and then back down. So we kind of did this with those calf presses before. If you're not holding weights, I really want you to focus on squeezing the shoulder blades together. So we're working our shoulders mainly here, but you're also going to feel this a little bit in your chest and your upper back. Awesome. Exhale on the way up and breathe in on the way down. Let's all do one more. And let go. Cool. All right, and we'll keep on moving. This time we're going to come behind the chair. All right, so we're going to do like a heel kickback. So sorry, I keep having to change my camera. It's just such a small room. All right, so you're going to kick one heel back and bring it back to center. So you can lift it in the air or just tap back with the toe. Still keeping a slight bend in that standing leg. If you want, you can reach opposite arm forward, all right? Yeah. One more, and let go. So with that, we're working on the back of our thighs, our glutes. Let's go right into the other leg. Tap back or lift off and shoot opposite arm forward. Last one. And let go. Shake out the legs. All right, next up, we're going to combine two moves that we've already done. So everybody go ahead and come sitting in your chair. We're going to come up into, we're going to lift up from our chair, practicing that squat, then step to the side, bringing the legs wide, feet come together, come back in front of your chair, squat again, and do the other side. All right, so let's all practice this together. Lift up, step to one side, feet together, back to center, feet right underneath the knees, and sit back down. Come back up, other side, and lower. Great job. Keep going through that on your own time now. If you would rather just do those side steps or do baby squats, go ahead and take that to whatever you want to do here. Do your workout. My chair is very, very creaky. All right, let's do that one more time. Make your way back. One final squat and stand up. Sweet. All right, this time let's all raise our hands in that goalpost position again. This time, instead of going up, we're gonna bring the palms in towards each other. So we're working on our chest here, as well as shoulder mobility, that inner shoulder rotation. Great job. Bringing those hands as close together as you can. Squeeze the muscles of your chest when you bring those hands in. Pull your shoulders back and together when you come back. Awesome job. Let's do two more. Last one. And let it go. Great. Let's do two more yoga poses and then we'll come to sitting, take a break. All right, so we're going to do tree pose first. Standing on one leg, you can bring your toe to the ground, to your ankle, your knee, wherever you want to place it. So you're at one of these positions there. And if you'd like, you can lift your arms up towards the ceiling, challenging your balance a little bit more. And go ahead and push that knee out towards the back room, towards the back wall of your room. Yeah, hold on to a chair with one arm if you'd like, or both arms. And switch sides. Let's shake it out first. Everybody inhale deeply. Exhale. All right, other side. Lift your arms up or place them on your chair. Holding for 3, 2, 1, let go. Great job. Next up, we've got warrior 2. So one leg comes back, points towards the corner of the wall that you're facing. Other leg goes straight forward. Lift your arms out to the side. Look towards your front hand. Cool. And why don't we try bringing that back hand down towards the back thigh and lift up with the other arm. Just trying to get into a further stretch, trying out something new, and release. So eventually there, you'd be here, and then you'd lift back. So if you want to slowly work on that yourself, feel free to. We'll go right into the other side. Relax your shoulders down. Deep breaths. You can place your back hand against your back thigh and bring the opposite arm up towards the ceiling if you'd like. Totally optional. And release. Great job. Cool. Go ahead, grab a drink, and then we'll all come sitting. Right. All right, whenever you're ready, we're going to grab our band and wrap it around our feet. Okay. All right, grab the band, palms facing in towards the knees. They're right next to your knees. We're going to pull up, hands coming towards your hips. So this is our row, working our lats. This muscle right here on the side of your back. Keep the elbows close towards your torso when you pull back. So they're coming back behind you, but they're still right in line with my ribs. Let's all do 3 more. 3, 2, 1, and let go. Awesome. All right, next up, we're going to do that hip over the cone just sitting now. So lift that hip up and to the side, or just trace a line on the ground. Gonna feel this especially in the top of your thigh. Just try to sit up tall, relax your shoulders. 1 more, and shake it out. Cool. Other leg. Let's do 1 more, and release. Shake out that hip. Okay, and we're gonna grab our band again, wrap it underneath your thighs for a bicep curl. So most of you know this. Palms are gonna face up towards the ceiling or in towards each other, either way. If your palms are in towards each other, I think this is a little bit easier. And then you're bringing your palms up towards your shoulders. So elbows stay plugged into your rib cage. Yeah, go slowly when you go up and down. Everybody looks awesome. Working that front muscle of the arm. If this is too much, you can always just do 1 arm at a time. One more, and let go. Leave your band where it's at, wrap it around your thighs and tie it off. We'll be doing the chorus line next to work on your inner and outer thigh. Okay, let's all start. So foot comes out to the side, back in again, and forward. Tapping that heel or toe on the ground when you come forward. If you want to make that a little bit more challenging, instead of bringing it directly in front of you, you can cross it over the other leg. Hopefully you can see me kind of well enough to get that. Okay, let's do 3 more. 2 more. And last one here. All right, shake out your legs and right into the other side. option to bring that leg across the other one if you'd like, just for something a little bit harder, challenging that inner thigh a little bit more. Okay, let's do 2 more. Last one. And let go. Shake it out. Get rid of that band. All right, we're going to do the pretzel now to work on our abs. So one leg is going to cross over the other, and you'll lean back a little bit for something harder. Everybody start whenever you're ready, holding it here. Strong abs, hugging that core. Breathe deeply for 3, 2, 1, release. Great job. Cross your other leg over the top of that, or switch legs. And lean back, begin again. Strong core. Can do it holding for 3, 2, 1, release. Okay, go ahead and grab a drink if you'd like. And then we'll all grab our bands again. All right, so we're working on our tricep extension here. Palms come forward, right at about shoulder distance apart, and then stretch out to the side. Yeah, perfect, you guys. Working on the back of our arm here. Relax your shoulders down. It's super easy here for us to raise our shoulders up. Okay, 3 more. 2 more. Last time. Awesome. Release that. Shake it out. Next, we're going to do some toe taps. So let's start off slow, just marching on the ground, stomping our feet, and start to get a little bit faster. And faster still. And finally, as fast as you can go, tapping your feet on the ground. You can go forward, backwards, to the sides, circles, whatever you want to do. We're here for 3, 2, 1, release. It's a good exercise for your shins, the front of your bottom leg. All right, next up, let's all go ahead and extend our feet out long in front of us. So legs are straight. What you're going to do here, again, it's a little bit hard to see. I wish I had more space. You're going to reach opposite arm to toe. So you're not going to quite reach, probably, if you're keeping your back straight. But here we're working on our obliques, our abs. It's more important to keep your back straight than to get closer to that toe. All right, 1 more on each side. And let go. Let's all take a big deep breath in again. And exhale. All right, next up is toe crunches. So like you're curling a towel between your toes and your arch or the ball of your foot. Okay, go ahead and let that go. Next up is, like I always say, in my opinion, the hardest one, of the class, but we can do it. It's reaching the arms forward, down, up, and then back. We'll do 50. If you need to drop out before we get to the full 50, please do that. You can always join in whenever you want. And we'll go ahead and get started. So we're going forward, down, up, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, forward, down, and up, and back. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, forward, down, and up. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, halfway there. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Keep it up. Forward, down, up, and back. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Relax your shoulders. 37, 38, 39, 40. Last round, you guys. Forward, down, and up, back. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Awesome job. Shake it out. That's a hard one. Okay, grab a drink if you need it. And then we'll start beginning and stretching. We'll do a couple of eye exercises, and then we will stretch and get y'all out of here. All right, so we're gonna tap our heel to our knee 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross over, or just cross-legged. Hugging that knee, sitting up straight, getting an outer thigh stretch. You can always twist towards that top thigh. And let go. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And cross. All right, let that go. Let's rock forward and backward again on the pelvis. Okay, and sideways, lifting up those glutes. All right, and now just little trunk twists, sitting here, bringing out any tension in your spine. All right, go ahead and find something close by to focus on, something far away, and switch your focus between the two. Just doing a couple exercises for our eyes. And let that go. Okay, next we're going to look to the side, come back to center, other side, come back to center, and now do it that faster. Okay, and then up and down, up, center, down, center. Okay, faster, up, center, down, center. And we'll go through that one more time on each side, okay? So sideways slowly, faster, up and down, trying to focus on something each time, faster, and let that go. Cool. We're going to start our stretches now. Let's extend one leg out in front of us long and hinge towards it. I have a ton of mosquito bites right now. And switch other side. Okay, everyone go ahead and turn on the side of your chair. We'll stretch out our quads. Yep, so come to one side of the chair. Thigh that's closer to the front of the chair reaches behind you for a quad top thigh stretch, hip flexor stretch. And other side. Can lean back for a deeper stretch. And come back. Okay. Let's go ahead and do our side lunge stretch. So one leg is going to come out to the side, toe still faces forward, and you'll hinge forward again at your hips, stretching this inner thigh here. So this is kind of still that kind of side lunge look that you did before. And other side now. Okay, come on back up. Let's bring our right hand to our left knee and twist back. Stretching through our spine, our abs, our obliques right here. Close your eyes if you'd like. And other side. Okay, back to center. Let's lift one arm up above us and tilt towards the side. So we're stretching through this side body here. Still trying to have straight posture. And let go. Other side. Awesome. Release that. Shake out your arms. All right. Let's go ahead, do some quick neck stretches. So we'll look to each side a few times. Up and down. and then leave one ear over the other shoulder. Side neck stretch. All right, other ear. Awesome. All right, let's put our hands on our knees. We're gonna curl through our back. So back rounds out, bringing the chin towards the chest, releasing your head, and just breathing here. Should feel super, super awesome in your upper back and your neck. Okay, come back up. We're going to lean back against the chair, open up your arms, look up, stretching your chest. Okay, great job, release that. All right, let's go ahead and bring one arm over the other for a hug. Like always, you can give yourself a little massage with your fingers if you'd like. Other side, so opposite arm on top this time. Pull those shoulders down away from your ears, still even here. Okay, release. Last little bit, we're going to breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, reach down towards the floor. Stay here for about 2 breaths. Okay, inhale, reach up. Exhale down. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And this time, exhale, paint the hands towards the sides. Awesome. And that's it for balance class today.